Hey everybody, for today's video, I'm going to be playing mid Tryndamere with the new Korean style setup, where we're going to be going into Gore Drinker and Essence Reaver, rather than rushing a crit mythic item into Navori Quick Blades. So, reason why the Koreans are doing this is, one, their games end so much quicker, and going into something like Gore Drinker is, it's just so much better for early on, just because you get that insane wave clear, and you get the ability haste quickly, and for less gold. So, because this item, Essence Reaver, costs 2,800 compared to like Navori Quick Blades 3,400, you get a very high amount of ability haste on top of getting ability haste from Gore Drinker, which just makes it a lot better for the early game. So, as you may have noticed, I'm in a different setup. I'm at buddy Kuzak's house. Amy surprised me with a birthday trip where I visit him. So I'm actually playing from his setup right now. So let's hope it's not too scuffed. Wow, I am beating his Yasuo's up. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love that Tryndamere mid just rundown of a Yasuo. Oh my gosh, that felt so good. Okay. He's going to shove in. And that right there is why Tryndamere mid, it can be like so powerful. You go up even against something that's a little bit tankier like a Yasuo, or you go against a squishier AP mage, and you just literally run them down. And you notice I started Doran Shield, like Doran Shield, along with taking Second Wind, can give you so much regen as well. So again, first time we're going to be going is Gore Drinker. So I'm going to be building into the whip first. Just going to grab this and a potion and hit a backwind. So pickaxe is going to give me a ton of AD for now. Wow, that guy didn't even have enough gold to buy anything. He's just still sitting on the Doran's Blade. I guess he bought another potion. That's it. Man, I love the new Nightbringer Tryndamere skin. It's so nice. Oh, Zach's doing it to him. Get him! He's going this way. That's really good. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna ghost. Okay. I thought we were about to see the plant outplay, but it doesn't look like it. Right. So we got the solo kill right into a gank as soon as he gets back to lane and shoves it out. So this Yasuo is not in a good spot. And Tryndamere mid, probably one of the highest snowballing mids in the game right now. It's why, like, I think Faker literally said on stream that he just absolutely despises playing against Tryndamere mid. Like, for this reason. Hey, give the guy a little bit of space.
I am your worst nightmare.
Look, man, if I beat him down too much, the guy's just gonna rage quit, and then we don't get to test the video. I'm just going to let him push back in. We'll farm it out a little bit. Because I want to get to the whole build. And I don't want to just like stomp so hard that I just make them rage quit. And I don't get to test out the full thing. So, let's see. Yeah, I will hold a free cell. Yeah, I'm just going to stay safe. Farm it out. Uh-oh. Kennan's being taken out. Should I help? I don't think there's any way I could even help him. Gonna be completely honest. Like, even if I rotate instantly, I wouldn't have Fury. And then the Yasuo would also rotate, and then it'd be a 2v3 where we're already behind in HP. Also, I'm also trying to let this Yasuo farm back into it. I'll just shove in. You can farm in a turret. I will show mercy on him today. Alright. So, let's go ahead and grab the whip. So, the nice thing about grabbing the whip early on to the game is, actually, right here I could grab Zerkers. Let's grab Zerkers, actually. It's a stronger spike overall, and I wouldn't want to show something where I'm not showing, like, the most optimal build path. Like, if you're sitting on 1100, and instead of just buying whip And then Longsword and Ruby Crystal, that's not like the best purchase. Zerker's just way better. If you bought the whip in that situation, though, it still wouldn't be the worst. I just don't think it's fully optimal. What whip allows is a little bit faster clear, so you're a little bit faster to be able to rotate. But if you take Zerker Greaves, I can just shove in like this, you know, push at still a decent pace. And then I could just go top or mid from here. So it looks like my bot lane got ganked. Let's see if we can counter this with Zac. I'm gonna start heading down there. Yasuo's falling, and actually I don't even care about that. If Yasuo follows, we'll just kill him too. I see 2 kills. It's a Shen TP, and that's Seraphine Flash. Okay, that's for bottom. Yasuo's on level 5. Getting Shen TP is actually not too bad. Or the Shen ulti. My wave ended up being in a good spot too, since I did shove before rotating. I'm trying to see if I can steal this. I just walk away. We see Kayn right there too. Looks like Shen's TPing back top, so you ultied and then TP'd. So 2 big cooldowns, and I think my Kennen got quite a bit of CS. Alright, so we've been farming out for a bit. Let's oh, he actually ulted. So walk back into a turret shot and then Q right after. Walking back into a turret shot, just make sure that you tank the turret shot with your ultimate. And then that way you can save your Q for after. That way you just end up with more HP at the end of the dive. Yeah, I think he also has a mistake. Like, he went TP, he didn't go Ignite. So you can't play as aggressive. Like, if you play mid Yasuo, it's way better to have Ignite. This guy's already got bombies. So we're gonna grab Blip, and then we're gonna grab the Phage. So sometimes what I've seen too, if you want, you could go first item Essence Reaver into the Gore Drinker, and that's also a really good purchase. Just depending on how you want to approach it. I think Essence Reaver Rush can be pretty good. Just because you get that Sheen for really good short trades instead of the Whip. Which can work in with just auto spin or spin an auto attack. Of course, the auto spin would only work if you know how to perfectly animation cancel Tryndamere's auto attack to apply the Sheen on the attack. Because otherwise, usually you have to cast a spell first, right? It's a little bit of an advanced technique, but let's see. Save my Whip. So Whip has a pretty long cooldown for like early game. It's what, 20 seconds? So I was just saving it for the camp. And so if you want to, like, say I couldn't push Yasuo out, I could just shove the wave, clear it. Even if he's contesting me, I could just use my Q, heal up, and then I can go take jungle camps. And this is where we can start getting huge CS leads. Use my Whip to activate my lethal tempo, break his shield, rip cannon.
As you wish.
I could take their Raptors. Let's see if he uses on me. Alright, I'll use Flash on him. I'll take him out. And let's go ahead and grab a plate. So right here we have 100 CS in about 10 minutes. That's really freaking good. And on top of that we got 4 kills, so we're just getting massive. And because of the build path, it's pretty common that you'll get you can get leads like this if you get any kind of advantage. And even if you don't get advantage again, you just do this, you know, rinse and repeat. Just take entire jungle camps. It's best when you play this with a ganking jungler, just because you can apply a lot of pressure on the enemy mid. And say if I wasn't playing with Zac, say if I was playing with like a Xin Zhao or something, I could just constantly shove and help invade with them. Looks like they had a ward on Dragon, so you also just took that out. They got a play going on down here. I'm gonna rotate over. They got a Seraphine. Oh my gosh, those canceled autos. I have my ghost reset. That is their entire team bottom. Get him! No! No, he missed it! Okay, Zac? Alright, Zac saves today. Nice. So that got me Tenacity prot. Alright, so we got our Gourd Drinker. Let's go into Warhammer, and I'll grab a pink ward. Or I should say control ward. It's been a long time since this has been a pink ward. It's been a few seasons. I would still say it. For those of you guys who are newer to League of Legends, this used to be called a pink ward, and it actually used to be able to see invisibility. So, like, it used to be able to see into a Kali Shroud, and you could just have, like, 5 in your inventory, like, literally. So, let's get a little bit extra damage, and look at that wave clear, and that also gives us a little bit of regen with the Gourd Drinker proc, and gives us a little bit of tanky stats, too. The main thing about Gourd Drinker that's so attractive for Tryndamere is a lot of people discount this passive, the Spite passive, where you gain 1% attack damage for each 5% health missing. So you get literally 15% bonus AD at 1 HP when you're ulting, which is kind of strong. As far as scaling into the mid game, this is a little bit stronger. Scaling into the late game, it's slightly weaker because you're missing out on the bonus attack speed from the actual mythic passive. So again, this is like a heavy mid-game strength build, which I guess makes sense for people running it on the Korean server, since I literally looked at the OPGG of like the top 5 Tryndamere players, and I'm taking a look at their games, and all their games are either won or lost in 15 minutes. Oh my god, that Yasuo does not... He does not respect my damage. I gotta teach him. Is that Ziggs right here? Maybe I can just spin over and kill the Kayn when he goes for this right here. Looks like he backed. Oh, he's going back. I'm on the way. So look at my ability haste I have already. I'm gonna put a ward here. Chasing a Kayn can be hard. Get him! Dude, there's no way I'm gonna be able to chase the blue Kayn. Yeah, oh, unless my teammate baits him? Oh, even then? Oh, there's no way. Oh, close. Alright, I'm gonna head back then. Yeah, look at my spin cooldown though. Like, even without my spin maxed, it's 6.92 seconds. Which will go up even more with the SM Tuber. I see mostly Zerker Greaves, although I have seen a couple CDR boots. I think that's just dependent on gold. Like, if you can get a really good spike with the CDR boots and you can't afford Zerkers, you can go and do that. With the bonus AD from this, I'm also... it is more AD, so I can clear with my spin. So, with my SM Tuber and Gourd Drinker, this is like the main build. SM Tuber, Gourd Drinker. Right now, my spin has a 5.52 second cooldown. And this is just cheaper of an option getting to the CDR breakpoints than going the standard build of Kraken Slayer into Zeal with Zerkers into the whole Navori. So, it's like, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments down below, what you think of this build in general. I think it's an interesting setup. I don't think I'll personally use it for climbing, just because, especially with, I mean, NA being the way it is, like, there's always chances for, like, throws or games not going so cleanly. And so having, like, the best, like, scaling build is also really good. But then you have, like, I even see, like, the top EU Tryndamere players. I see Rangers and Ule. I see them running the scaling setup, too. So I think this is Korean solo queue specific for the mid lane. But who knows? Oh, I need to use my SMG real proc. Get that spell blade proc on the turret. Okay. See, this is what I was scared of. We stomped the Yasuo too hard, and we hurt his feelings, so he quit the game. Oh, there he is. I take it back. He's here. Get him! I'm going. Oh, that's all 5. Yeah, I take it back. Got that Gore Drinker proc. A little bit of extra AD. We got Veigar farming out top. Yeah, I think my ghost is dead. My Kennen does not have
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. I was waiting to see if Shen would actually fight me. Because I think I'd beat him up. I've got a level on him.
Has destroyed a turret.
Oh, hey! Oh, he double casted? That's unfortunate. We can stop this. Yeah, he should have held that. I wonder if I can sneak this. Oh. He just wanted to smite it. If I'd done it just a little bit quicker, maybe. That guy just slid right through the wall and took that from me. Oh no, what happened to Veigar? Was he trying to solo Rift Herald as Veigar and just died? Shelly OP? Oh no. Alright, so the next item that I've seen these guys run, which is kind of interesting, because I've talked about this on stream a couple times, where like with Navori, if you're trying to reset your spin as fast as possible, you don't want to run any other CDR items with Navori. But what the Koreans prioritize is the spin cooldown, not just in combat, not just for resetting, not just for optimal damage, but for a little bit extra map mobility on top of it. So you'll see them get Navori even after building 2 ability haste items, just to maximize their CDR out of combat too. Yeah, we can just siege. Get him! This guy should die. And Pike got the reset. Okay, he's just dead. Probably just shove and end. Yeah, next item would be Navori Quick Blades. And then after that, you probably go Infinity into like Sorel does. With the idea that you're building damage and CDR. We got Shelly. Shelly's done 2 charges, but since the things have died before, she's actually still full HP. Shelly! Oh, it looked like she was going to charge this one. You know what? Okay, I dodged Kane's thing. What? W flash to make sure I get the angle right. And there it is. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Later, everybody. Thanks for watching.